Okay, guys. Um, I'm just gonna wait for some people to get on here for this channel message. It's dark as shit in here, though. Hey, guys. I'm sorry that it's dark, but okay. Hey, y'all. Sorry it's dark in here. I don't feel like turning on the lights, but basically, this is gonna be a channel message, you guys, about um okay. So if you guys follow me on any social media sites, I posted about showering in the dark and how it basically helps with like, your spiritual gifts and connecting with different auric fields, teleportation, astral projection, things of that nature, because you're kind of forced to I guess turn off your vision, your visionary perception, and use that third eye perception that you have, right? So yesterday, hey y'all, sorry it's dark. Yesterday, you guys, I had asked God, I was like, okay, what do you need me to see, right? So I'm sitting in the shower and I have this vision. This is the first time I've ever had a vision ever in my life. Okay. So bear with me, y'all, because this is very weird. All right. So there's basically this vision, right, that I have of two parallel universes, right? So um I'm just going to try to explain it the best way I can. So in one universe it's like two things are happening at the same time, okay? But I definitely think that it was some type of reincarnation that's happening. So in one universe it's almost as if like it's like in the 1780s, or like back in the day, like around like segregation times, things like that. But you have this visionary of this black man, right? So it's so weird, right? So in the first parallel universe, this is like back in the day, right? This man, he's in a carriage, you guys. I kid you not, this man's in a carriage. He rides up to this town and there's this white man. So there's a white man and there's a black man, right? So there's this product that's all around the world, right? And I just kept hearing like Isaac Newton, and I heard Frederick Douglass. So I'm hearing like scientists, or like the reincarnation of like scientists and like public figures and things like that, right? So this man, he drives up to this town, right? And he's basically the white man. He puts the gun to his head and he's like, "What are you doing?" Literally, this is what he said. He said, "What are you doing, cowboy?" Right? It was so weird. He said, "What are you doing, cowboy?" Right? And I guess he had thought that the man had tried to steal his product, right? So mind y'all, the man came in a carriage, but the crazy thing is the black man was actually the grandson of either, I don't know who it was. It was like this man or this scientist who made like a big ass product that everyone was using, right? So he came to the village and the man had thought that he had stole his product because I guess he had pulled it out. But then I seen this vision, you guys, of like basically the black man, he had like 15 like baskets of the same product, right? So the man's like, "No, these are my products. My grandfather, they sold them, right?" So they actually, he's like, of course he doesn't believe him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you nigger, you probably stole these too. Yeah, 333." He was like, "You nigger, you probably stole these too." Like, I promise y'all, this is all in the vision. He was like, "You probably stole this too." So they put this guy in jail, right? And they arrest him, they put him in jail. Mind you, I told you guys, the man who arrested him and the man is accusing him who's of basically stealing these products, he's the white man and then the black man, right? So boom, the man is in jail. And so like the man, he's chilling, like he's just like, okay, whatever. So they eventually find out that he's like this very famous, like well-known grandfather's, I guess, grandson, right? So they let him out of jail and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, whoop de whoop." And he's like, "No problem." He's just still chilling. He's cool. So he's like, "Okay, no problem." But the only, like, "I want one thing." And they're like, "Okay, what do you want?" He's like, I guess the white man was in like the government, or he was like some type of politician. So he was like, "Well, I want to come to this party." And I swear to God, like the party looked like a government type of party. I was hearing like Democratic. So I was seeing like the eagles and shit on the ground. He was like, "Yeah, I want to sell my product at this party, y'all. Stay with me, like, cause this shit get crazy." So he's like, "I want to sell my product at this party." So he's like, "Okay, of course." And he was like, "Yeah, do you guys mind doing business?" And he's like, "Of course we'll do business with you, cause mind you guys, this product, whatever it was, I don't know what it was, but it was something like I just kept hearing like Frederick Douglass and like Isaac Newton. So it was something like I don't know if it was like the light bulb or some shit, but like the container, it was like a white container with like some type of cream in it. All right." So boom. So he goes to the party, y'all. Remember, we're still in one parallel universe. He goes to the party. So he goes to the party, and there's this biracial woman there, right? So of course this man, he's very charismatic. He's like very charming type of energy, right? He's very handsome as well, like the man, the black man, right? So they take him to the party to basically so he can sell his products. They're like, hey, this is whoop de whoop, you know. And so then I guess so it doesn't go really into detail. So it just switches over to basically the man got caught having sex with this woman. She's a white woman or biracial woman, but I knew that the woman, you can tell that the woman was married to the man. You could tell that the woman was married to like one of the officials that was at the party, right? So it was so crazy, I swear to God. Keep with me, y'all. So boom, so all of a sudden, like, I guess they were having sex, they got caught having sex, and they're like, of course it was during like segregation times. And the only reason why they even let this nigga in, because of course his grandfather was someone big, yeah, 606. So boom, so she's like crying and stuff, because like after that, of course, like the police and things are coming after him, because I guess it's like illegal. So he ends up leaving, y'all. I swear to God, this is what the father says. Like, so the girl is crying, and the father, so no, she wasn't the wife, she was like someone's daughter of the party, okay? So the father says, don't cry, this was a part of the prophecy, right? So now boom, this is when it switches over to the other parallel universe, y'all. So this is so weird. So the woman gets pregnant, right? And then I envision, like, I swear to God, it's like two split screens. And it's like a box, y'all, being delivered to this lady. You can't really see who the lady is, but it's like a box being delivered like overseas. Like, and then like the lady gets the box, right? And of course, like, you would think that it's a baby in the box, because I was like kind of trying to decode it as I was going, right? But something, I guess God kept telling me, like, don't force the thought, just let it come to you. So I was just like, I was just letting it go, right? So the lady gets the box, and then like there's another vision of basically what's in the box is a potion, right? So you guys, were so crazy is remember, like, I think on my other channel message like a few days ago, I was talking about basically, yeah, 722. I was talking about how there was like a love potion, some shit like that. So boom, the lady, it was almost as if like the parallel universe, it was like a reincarnation from like the fucking 1700s to like now, right? So they ship the box to the lady picks up the box, right? And you don't see the lady anymore, right? So boom, it skips to another part. So the girl in the 1700s, y'all, remember I told you she's pregnant, she's having the baby, right? Y'all, keep with me, just stay with me, right? She's having the baby is stillborn, right? So the baby comes out, the baby's stillborn, right? So on the other opposite side, as soon as the baby is stillborn, the mother went into labor, right? But the mother the baby isn't full term, the mother's like 6 months pregnant, right? So as soon as that, the person on the opposite parallel energy, she has her baby and it's stillborn, so meaning like it couldn't come to life, meaning it had to be reincarnated. It's almost as if the other lady, she had the baby, or she automatically went into labor, right? So boom, the lady goes into labor, and then when the child is born, they ask the woman, who do you want to save, the child or the mother, right? So it's a whole bunch of chaos, and then it skips to another part, right? So the child does not have a name, right? So something about this child is a reincarnation, right? So the name of this channel message is the 1044 chosen, right? So I was reading, you guys, on of course, you guys know I read a lot, like all the time, like every single day. So of course, like, I had got this right after that. God gave me this it was a scripture. It was I never can say this right. Leviticus 144. Okay, and of course 144 is the 144,000, right? And in this chapter, it basically, like, I kind of looked up like, what does that mean, you know? And it says basically the 144,000 people, chosen people, are the people who are like ascended masters and light workers that are basically reincarnated all at the same time to help with a specific purpose, right? So it was almost as if like I was seeing that there was a parallel universe basically where, in old times there was a reincarnation, and basically those people, or it's almost as if like the reincarnates, or the I don't know how to put this. The people who are, I guess, the grandfathers and the children and the sons and daughters of these very, very legendary people are being reincarnated, or some of these people will be reincarnated, but as ascended masters. And I don't know why I was getting that from this message, but I was really, really heavily getting that because I was just like seeing two parallel universes, right? So, boom, the child is born, right? And the child, of course, she has no name. So the child is gone like off radar. But I see, like, I swear to God, you guys, as soon as the child is born, it's like there's this radar, right? So it's like, I don't know, it's like they see the child's genetics or something about the child's blood, right? So they're looking, they're like, they have like this radar on the child or some shit like that. So it's like they're looking for the child, but of course, you guys, the child does not have a name, or the child, it's like, okay. Oh, I forgot a part. Okay, so when the child is born, right? The child was born with a lot of complications. So the mother decided to give the child away. That's why the child didn't have a name, right? So they're constantly looking for the child, right? But mind you guys, all of this shit is a part of the plan. So they're looking for the child, right? And the child doesn't truly get a name until they're 18 years old. So there's like children spread around, you guys, that's kind of like under the radar. These could be children that are adopted. These could be children who are like not in the system. I'm also getting like some people, like someone has like, your name is not your name, your age is not your name, your age is not your age, your birthday's not your birthday. Like I'm getting like, I don't know what the fuck that shit was, y'all, but like I was told to do it today. Yeah, 7:44, because today is the day of seven, which is like spiritual connections. But I guess that's a channel message for today. Y'all, let me know what the fuck y'all think about this and y'all's opinions and what y'all can take from this, because I would really, really like to know. And I love you guys, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow.